if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel good when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Whoever my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel good when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. And y'all know we got Music Mondays. Man, y'all see the topic. Let's go ahead and let my homie go ahead and properly introduce himself.
Hey, what's going on, everybody, man? I hope everybody's having a great Saturday, man. It's a pretty rough start for a lot of us. If you know what I'm talking about. Good luck. Good. Congratulations to, the very, very few that did get access to these shoes. But besides that, hope everybody having a good day. My day is pretty good. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it.
Okay, cool. We're gonna check it out, man. We're talking the Crenshaw Skate Club drop today, man. And then also there was merch on that website, but there was also some additional merch that was supposed to drop as well that actually didn't drop and got canceled at the last minute. So I want to talk about that tonight as well. I want to also touch on Ye and Adidas, but apparently after this drop, like this last little bit of Yeezys, once they run out of the Yeezy inventory, and this is coming from the Adidas CEO. He's saying there will be no more Yeezys. He will not do any more Yeezy-like type of sneakers or anything. Like, they are completely done. But I do got some questions about that as far as, like, if that's a big percentage of their sales, what are they going to do next? But let's start off on this Crenshaw Skate Club. I want to see all we got in the building real quick. And then I'm going to pull up the poll about for the people that I took a poll for. Did you catch a W on the Crenshaw Skate Clubs today? Pretty much on the shock drop. So I'm going to touch on that, show that percentage, but I'm going to see all we got in the building real quick, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up. Also, sign up for the Sold Out Discord if you haven't done so already. It is pinned up at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up, man. So I'll say, fun fact, one of the good reasons why you would have signed up, because if you're like me, I was telling Dunks earlier when we was texting, I was like, yo, had I not checked that Instagram story for the password to the website, which the sneakers were scheduled to drop early, right? The Crenshaw Skate Club I'm talking on right now. Had I not checked the link to type in the password, which I'm going to be 100, I typed it in. My thing tried to auto correct to 2 and versus 2. It was a number. Like, bro, I'm telling you, super duper annoying and one of the worst drops this year, in my opinion. And Dunks pointed out a fun fact is that there's not gonna be too many, like, I guess, SBs left to drop. Like that's like that, like collab wise, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to check out the poll, but let me see what we got in the building real quick, man. Y'all sign up for that soda Discord. The Slayer says, "What up, sneaker fam? What up,
Yo.
Slayer?" We got Kwame in the building says, "What's good?"
Yo.
We got Manny in the building says, "What's Gucci chat?" Got No Hype with the salute says, "What's goody dunk salute?"
Yo,
Got No Hype says, "I didn't even try, even knew what time, didn't even know what time it was." Okay, he said, "I already knew what time it was." So yeah, he basically, I mean, to keep it 100, I feel him because I was borderline like that too. When Dunks was hitting me up, like seemed like every other day about this damn, "Hey man, it's raffle here. Is this raffle legit? Is this raffle?" I'm like, bro, I ain't want to kill your spirit, but in my
I
head,
hit
I'm
you up about one raffle. You talking about?
okay, no, you didn't. You definitely hit me up multiple times, especially when you got that generic like text about
Yeah,
hey, is
yo,
this
about the
legit?
one raffle that I entered.
Okay, all right. You kept asking me about. You asked me. You said, "Did you not say?" You were like, "Can you enter some raffles for me?" And I was
Yeah,
letting
I
you know
did.
I'm ripped. I wasn't about to play. I wasn't. I told you. What did I say? I'm not playing that game.
Yeah.
And I told you that. That's what I'm saying. Don't you? It definitely was trying to hit me over more than one raffle. Because had you, this is my thing. Dunks ain't gonna probably. It's not good to put the information out there. But if he would have put that in the sold out Discord, like, "Hey guys, if this legit, I guarantee y'all you would have ate it alive, yo." Pause. But I'm just saying, like, yeah, Dunks was you. Let me put it this way. What I'm trying to say is, you were willing to put in more effort than me. I told you I was only trying on a stinking website. About to say something else, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I know when we did the live specifically on Wednesday, all about this, they said they're going to do a sneakers drop. So I'm very curious. Now, I know Dunk said he feels some type of way about the drop. I do too,
I
personally.
doubt that sneakers drop is gonna happen.
Why you think that?
I just don't think that. Nah, I doubt it.
Why not?
Because at this point, we would have been hearing something about it.
I mean, usually it'll drop. If it's going to drop on Sneakers app, it'll have to drop next Saturday.
Yeah, so I'm saying we would have been hearing something about it at this point.
Nah, not necessarily because everything load up on the Sneakers app on Sunday afternoon.
Oh, okay.
For the week. So I mean, we still early. Still early. Let's see. No Hype read that one. Kwame says, "Few years from now, dead stock Yeezys are gonna be money." Yes and no if they age well, because I mean sometimes them joints be molding up too. And they let me put it this way, not necessarily molding up, Kwame. The problem with a lot of the Yeezys, them shit's yellowing really, really bad. Like I'm looking at my older ones, they do not look like you, even if they were dead stock, I wouldn't want that pair from that person unless you literally preserve the shoe. And you got the only way you can do, you got to cut it off from the air. Some people do that. That used to be a thing back in the day, but I don't see people doing it as much. I have bought some shoes from people who have preserved the shoe where I'm like, damn, they really cared about their shoe. But that's one of the reasons why, not that I didn't do my thorough checks and make sure it was legit, but I'm like, damn, you going that far, that let me know automatically. Yo, you ain't worried about no legit check. No Hype in the building says Kwame and Manny salute. Manny 85 100 salute. Kwame says yo 85. The Slayer says the website was what the ish emoji. It was, man. And like I said, had I not checked that password, man, and think about this. When I found it out, that means I had to go to the website, try to type it in. I'm trying to give you guys the information as fast as I can in the sold out Discord. Literally, bro, like I didn't know if I was coming or going for that. And then once I knew like the site was tripping, I was like, yeah, it's pretty much an L for me because it's taking too long. I don't know. It's a gift and a curse. I'm gonna show you what the people were saying on their Instagram posts as well. But not necessarily, I would say one of the best drops this year. Crenshaw Skate Club. I did feel some type of way. I was in my feelings earlier. Still borderline feel some type of way, but I'm not going, you know what I mean? It's on to the next now. I mean, I didn't have my hopes up necessarily too much anyway. But I did post a poll up. I got it up on the screen right now from earlier, 5 hours ago. Did you catch a W on the Crenshaw Skate Club and Nike SB Dunk shock drop? So looks like 4% says yes, and this is out of 274 votes. But 54% says that was a complete BS shock drop, and then 40% just said no. So look like majority of it is still a no at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That means only 4% hit, and that's just for the people who come to check out the channel. This is probably across the board. Dunks, what did you say on the earlier? You said you saw somebody in one of your groups they had hit, or like what?
Yeah, it was
4
only
people?
like 4 people. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So
hit still, but yeah, that you got to think that's out of how many people that went for those shoes.
yeah. How many people you think actually went for the joint?
You mean as a whole?
Yeah.
Uh, Probably just as many who would go for the Travises.
Mm.
Honestly,
Yeah. Possibly.
because at this point, SBs are coming almost like a novelty. You know, they're becoming almost like an exclusivity. You know, like with all
Yeah.
the labs and stuff. You know, because they're only going to be technically a one of one of that model. You know,
Yeah.
so people try to get it, and because they know it's never going to be made again. You know,
Yeah. And
and
what killed me is the owner was so big about making sure these get in the right hands of the people who skate. But it's like if that was the case, bro, like I'm not saying he didn't do the best he could possibly do given the situation he got to work with. I'm gonna give him credit where credit is due. But
mm-hmm.
like some of these skate shops, you already know what's up, man. You know, and I know he technically probably has to put them in the skate shops, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like we could have did a better raffling system. And my thing, another thing that pissed me off about that, like nobody knew the exact time. It was just rumor was 2 o'clock EST, which was at 11. Y'all time is what
Mm-hmm.
PST. My thing is this: we kept hearing that. We kept hearing that. They dropped it 30 minutes early before that. I mean, like I will say this: I'm not mad at the catching you off guard part, but it would be nice to have something where we could sign up for a notification. Didn't you say you put in your email information and they were supposed to
Yeah,
know?
and guess what? I got
What?
that notification at 11.
You got it on time?
No, because the drop happened at 10.
Yeah. So okay, so it you got the notification at what time they were supposed to that we thought
Yeah,
was gonna drop.
yeah.
So yeah, that was my point. Now they got you on the email. I mean, you could always take yourself off the list, like you told me
Oh
to
yeah.
do. But my thing is this, but now they got you gonna spam you to death of some stuff you probably don't. The one thing you really, really want, here they go with it. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, but like, why would they? You know, they had it set up to where it was gonna alert people when it was supposed to drop, but it dropped an hour before it was supposed to drop, or before they said. You know,
Basically, yeah.
which is so how even still how did the bots even know?
I don't. From what I've been hearing and seeing, I don't think bots ate either, bro, because they didn't know that nobody knew exact time. From what I'm hearing, the bots didn't eat either. Don't quote me though. I mean, I
Yeah.
ain't know about it. But one of the people that Botter Boy, he puts his stuff all up on YouTube. He said he was having a difficult time. Let me hit the chat. Karen K in the building. What up, Karen? Says shit pissed me off earlier. What up, Jay Jones, Dunks, Manny, and Kwame? Kwame says, "What up, Karen K?" She says, "Chilling to Kwame." But apparently, what I got up on the screen right now, I got this information from Soul Retriever. Pretty much, skate shops have reported that the Crenshaw Skate Club Nike SBT that displays imagery inspired by an old racist cartoon from Fletcher Studios has been recalled. So apparently, this was a tee right here. I'm gonna see if I can biggie size this. Yeah. This is the tees that were these tees actually pretty fire, but I can see why they didn't want this. So they had to cancel this. Stuff has been recalled. It says the Crenshaw tee has been recalled and won't be available for sale. The logo tees priority, yeah. So I guess you were gonna be able to get this option at skate shops. Cause I didn't even see this on the website, but I'm assuming if it got recalled for
What is it? Like I said, I'm not. I don't have it pulled up.
Yeah, so you got to check. I'll post a picture of it in the Discord of what the tees were supposed to be like. These joints were actually super fire, man. I think
I saw them on the site. It was like, but it was just like the little kid.
Yeah, I saw them joints.
Yeah, okay,
I saw them joints, but
that's
that
all I
ain't.
saw.
Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it. But yeah, it was supposed to be some other ones on there. I'm gonna have to post that joint in Discord for sure. I had it on the thumbnail too, but yeah, to get a better visual, it's like three different, like it's two different versions of white tee, and then it's like it's definitely West Coast vibe way. And I'm gonna put it this way: if you want those shoes, you would love to have this specific tee to go with it.
Gotcha.
Perfectly. I mean, it's well confirmed that. Yeah, so they said confirmed the Crenshaw Skate Club Nike SBT has been canceled. A memo from Nike SB was sent two skate shops this morning. So that was one of the biggest things we saw that's coming up on that one. And then just going over how people really feel about the drop, man. Let's see. People were kind of going in because when they dropped it, it says now available. But like I said, even when they posted it on their Instagram page, it was damn near too late. Says, and then somebody literally just put in the comments like, "Never do another release, please, ever." Hey, you feel some type of way, man. Let's see. Man with the kick says Karen 100 salute. Divine Photos in the building says what's good. What up, Divine?
Yep.
Says it was a shit show. Expected. Glad I didn't sit by my device for this crap. Yeah. See, a lot of people didn't even waste their time trying, bro. And to be honest, I just think they could have did it. I get what they were trying to do as far as making it like a fair drop, but that's not what it is. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those. Come on, man. Like I get y'all trying to. I guess they were thinking, what's the best, simplest way to kind of defeat the bots? We got to catch them off guard. I get that, but at the same time, you still got to put in some type of notification or something for just the regular Joe Schmo people. You got to think also at the time that everybody thought it was, there were some people still hitting us up like, yo, the drop, what time the drop still happening? Like, yeah, it's already happened. And don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Cause like you said, majority of the people took L's. I don't know. I said, and the sad part is I know Dunks want to call me out for just not really feeling the shoe. It took a minute to grow on me, but I guess I don't know if the hype or the anticipation got to me or what, man. Says y'all really recovered Apple Pay mid drop when I picked that to check out. Crazy. So yeah, that was one of the things that Apple Pay was one of the options, but it did not let you actually check out on Apple Pay. My first initial thing, I tried to do Shop Pay, and it didn't. It sent me an email like, but see, I guess it was getting so bogged down because it had 2-factor authentication on it.
So you actually got to the checkout point?
No, I did not get to the checkout point at all. No, I didn't get to the checkout point. This is what it is right here. Like, pretty much after like I put in my email or whatever through the Shop Pay and then put in the text. I mean, then they sent me a text message saying this is the pin. I put in the pin and the page just locked up. So I was like, man, I'm gonna just open another tab and I'm gonna try to go for this. So I opened up another tab and then instead of choosing Shop Pay, I just typed in, you got to type in your email, this and the third, and still get in the queue and everything. It was just, I don't know. They had 2-factor authentication in there, which is cool, but at the same time, what fucks it up is that password type in shit.
Yeah.
My thing is this: they should have opened the page up and then had. I prefer to draw the box around a cat or something type of shit, man. I mean, at least at that point, it's like, okay, cool. It's simplified what you're supposed to fucking do. Yeah. This one we didn't know it. Think about it. A lot of people just waiting for just gonna click refresh. That's remember you was like, yeah, we're just gonna refresh. Like, yeah, you can do that if you want to. It ain't finna work. Manny says shit drop of the year. Says Divine salutes from Manny. Divine Photo says you know what it is when you have folks like Sneaker Twitter, Sneaker Visions, Soul Links gave the links way before CDC did. Wow, I didn't even know that. I ain't even know that. Says Manny with the kicks, my guy from Divine Photos, Gerard with the salute. What up, J Rod?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Definitely a shit drop. I know, Dunks, you had hit me up earlier. Like you said, you ready? Shit.
Yeah.
I might as well have told you, like, nah, man. I mean, to be honest, shit, we weren't ready. None of us was ready for real. So do you think that was the best way about handling things? Or what way do you think they should have did to like possibly improve things? Or what they could have did to maybe improve shit?
What they could have done was actually drop them when they say they're going to drop them. But still, at the same time, it wouldn't have helped with the influx of traffic they were going to get, you know? So time really doesn't matter, you know?
It would have been nice if they would have stayed at the same exact time and minus the password bullshit.
Yeah, that password, like I said earlier. So, I mean, unless it wasn't activated until today. But had we known that password the whole time, we could have logged in, you know what I'm saying, way earlier. And probably would have been there then. But like I say, it probably didn't actually activate it until today, you know?
Yeah.
So,
true. or they just resetted it to that at the last minute? Because that's all it is a password reset.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like whack, kind of corny, and they really didn't have like much promotion on their page anyway for the shoot.
Exactly. And then, because remember, I was like, one of my questions Wednesday, I was like, yo, are they going to drop it on their website? And you were like, yeah. And, at the same time, not that I didn't believe you, but I'm like, man, if they sure ain't saying shit. You know what I mean? That's what it was. It wasn't you that I didn't believe. It was like, yo, well, I don't know. Like, the advertising wasn't the best. Which these are one of the shoes, to be honest, you're like a person who think they're a sneakerhead, but not really a sneakerhead, don't know about these. This is something that probably just us as a sneaker culture, like connoisseurs, know about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those. We got to see what they're going for on the resale market too while we at it. Are you still, I know you was debating about resale. Where are you at now with it? Because remember you said, man, should I just go ahead? I think you was getting this is why I mean when you was hitting me up throughout the week, it was like every day, bro, as we got closer to the drop. Not, I wasn't mad at them, but it's like when you hit me, you be like, what do you think about going to this? I'm like, damn. I'm like, that's why I was like, that's why I said to you, I was like, I really hope you hit, man, because you know what I'm saying? You was really excited, man. And you know me, I'm not the type to kill. I'm not kill nobody motivation. I'm like, he motivated, so fuck. Maybe it's me. I need to get into the zone. That's you. It's your fault. You kept pushing me to him. Like like remember I was gonna see you. Like, you sure, man? This is like you like let me know like I'm about to make a mistake if I don't try. That's how you had me feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm be honest. That's how you made me. And then what killed you is I was like, it was too quiet from you today because we had talked about yesterday, day before yesterday, the raffle bullshit, and then because Dunk's been hitting me up consistently since like honestly I want to say since Wednesday night, and then come like Saturday, I was like man ain't saying nothing. I don't know where he be like, you ready? I do it with you with my phone off. It's this motherfucker because it's getting closer to the date or closer to the time. I didn't even have to check my phone. I was like, man, it's got to be him because it's just been a little too quiet. But I guess you was getting your energy up, is what you was telling me.
Oh yeah, no, man. Yeah, I was excited too, man. I actually thought that I was gonna get them, but
I actually thought too. I was like, man, to be honest, you hit on stuff that I don't even think you're gonna hit on for real. That's why I was like, Dunk's actually got the special touch when it comes to these type of releases. So I think he just used to catching a W. Did your brother go for him?
Funny story. He hit me up at like 11, like a little bit after 11. And said, man, they're all sold out. I told him, yeah, that's because they dropped an hour early. And he's like, no, he did it. I just got the notification. I said, so I sent him like a screenshot of me in the checkout queue a little bit after 10.
So you sent him the screenshot of what the hell we already been going through.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, trust me, man, you're a little bit too late.
You had to just brush it down for him real quick.
Yeah, because at one point, the pre-K sizes were still available, but then eventually those all got sold out too.
Yeah, I saw those sitting for a minute, so I was like, wow, But it's like, what was I gonna do with it? I mean,
yeah, like
even if you flip it, it's like you still got to take the money and get your. I don't know. It just wasn't worth it.
What are you gonna really? I mean, yeah, what are you really gonna get for it?
Yeah,
like $100, $150. That's on resale.
Yeah, I mean, not saying it's not worth it because that's still profit, but at the same time, bro, time you factor that in, putting it out for sale, shipping it out, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and also who's really just out there looking for a toddler size shoe like that,
Yeah,
who's willing to pay that much and stuff for it,
There are some people, but it's
yeah, of course,
yeah.
But like that's kind of like crazy to put a 3-month-old in some Travis Scotts and stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing it every night. You can't do it every drop, but I mean, it's kind of pointless because
there's people that do.
Yeah, because they gonna outgrow it, and then
exactly. 3-month-old can't even walk. He doesn't even know what you're doing. You don't even know you're putting shoes on his feet.
Yeah, so I mean, it'll be. I see your point. The buying photo says one YouTuber hit on a skate drop and the online drop. I didn't even damn. So that's just what's up. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
J Rod said I wasn't able to enter, but it sounds like I didn't miss much on the Crenshaw drop. Oh hell no, you missed nothing but a bunch of anxiety and honestly, I'm gonna be 100 with drops like this, Dunks, and just anybody in general. Not to sound negative, and not saying don't call it over to the you know what scene, but um, reality is if you get in the queue of something like a drop like this, and it's pretty much double digit minute wait time.
Hmm.
I'm not saying don't give up until you see them sold out, but you pretty much already know it's pretty much over.
Yeah, because that was 28 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything because I'm like, dunk size different. They may have more. I didn't want to jinx it. And like I said, don't get out of it till say it's sold out. But when you told me 28, I was like, yeah, I got 19 and I don't feel confident. I'll be damned if you 30 minutes. Yeah, You know what I'm saying? These shits sell out. It's my thing. Reality is shoes like this sell out in a matter of minutes, and I'm talking single digits. So I think, honestly, from what I've seen from all over the place, if you had a wait time of 5 minutes or less, that was your best shot. Anything over 5 minutes, you might as well have just gave up to keep it 100. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm not saying don't wait it out and go for it, and just don't give up until they say give up. But reality is that's what usually what it is. The double
Yeah,
digits.
mine was available. Then I just saw that sold out just come through. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, okay.
yeah. Manny says an hour early didn't work in heavenly body event. I don't even think the bots ate though, Manny. They keep it 100. I don't even
Yeah,
think.
I do. I think so.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, still, how would they know? Because I mean, that was like one of those like it's a you still had to put in a password and still get there. I mean, like, not saying they ain't been watching and they can't do the same thing and have where theirs is auto set to go from there. Um, but it's had two-factor authentication, so I don't see how the bots could have got through that. You know,
Yeah.
and just for the record, too, there's a such thing as three-factor authentication too. Basically, it requires three different forms of interactions for you to get through on the site. So that's when they say two-factor. Just for the people who don't know, that's what it is. Like you,
That's like Louis V and shit, huh?
yeah. So I mean, that's actually what low key fun fact. Y'all know what I do on a like for my main job. I almost said on the side, no, this is what I know. You, no, I'm
Yo,
like, you know what?
yo. This in the camera. This is what I do on the side.
Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping because I'm like, hell no.
Legal purposes. This is what I do on the side.
Yeah, but yeah. So I say all that we use a two-factor authentication at work. So I mean, like,
Okay.
it's a good thing, but they need some more ideas to the pot to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, that generated email, that text that was supposed to come to my phone, like maybe it's my adrenaline, but I could have sworn it took like 2 or 3 minutes to get to me. I'm like, come on, bro. I was about to do it again, but if you do it again, it resets, and then it's a whole nother wait time. And then you know what I'm saying? You was in a bad spot no matter how you slice it and dice it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I said I don't know, man. I knew their site wasn't ready. Everybody always was saying that too. Like I seen a lot of people mumbling that like this is the most traffic their site's probably had in like its entire time it's ever been created. They're not ready. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Says the Slayer says Crenshaw drop was a S show today. Divine Photo says they are 300 plus. The next SB drop will be the Uto. That's what Dunks was telling me. I'm gonna put my screen up on that one as well. I'm gonna pull up StockX real quick just to see what the number is exactly for these guys. Because I mean, in theory, and that's another question, Dunks. You know what you had asked me earlier today? You had said, do I think these are gonna drop? Yeah. The answer is still like maybe a slight dip, but I'm gonna say this: I wouldn't hold out forever on them because they're gonna spike up, especially for like Christmas time. So right now, StockX says there was 391 pairs sold in the past 3 days. You know, off rip. So right now, they're at last sold on here is $385 for a shoe that was 130. And check it out, shipping, and they wrong for this shit. $25 for shipping. I don't know if you know that.
From StockX?
No, $25 shipping from Crenshaw Skate Club if you would have hit today.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Fun fact, because I seen some people that had to check out. But yeah, it was 130 plus $25 shipping. I don't think they gave a F where you live. It was that. Yeah. It don't matter where you live.
Even the motherfucker lived in Crenshaw.
Yeah. Well, they figured the people in Crenshaw, you should have made your way and got the local events and probably would have got your hands on a pair. But yeah, even those people there, it's $25 for shipping. But yeah, resale on them. Last sold was 385. Let me see what's going on. You would get a size 6, right, Dunks?
Yeah.
So 255. So you could probably I'm gonna say you should be able to get a good strong when it's all said and done with the shipping 350 if you want
Yeah.
them.
So what, like a markup? What's that? A markup of 250 already?
Yeah, pretty much. It's already 250, so it's already going over 100
Oh
and
no!
like.
Oh, almost that shoe twice.
Mm-hmm.
You
Back in
get
the
it,
day,
like you know,
back
sheesh.
in the day, you would have just had to put an extra like 70, like you would have just had to get a person a 50 spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it was yours. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. And like you. And the sad part is, I used to be mad then. I used to be like, man, fuck, man, all right, man. You know, like mumbling and stuff. That was me. Now I'm like, they don't seem so bad nowadays. You know?
Yeah, you like 50. Shit, I'll even come to you. Where you live?
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. And
I'll
my
bring 50
size,
to you.
my size are averaging $379, so 380. So I'm gonna be out of 400 off rip. You should be good in the 300. But see, either way, yeah, I'm gonna be paying pretty much. If you paying 350, I'm gonna have to pay 450.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. And you got to say all that, guys, once ever you factor in the like people who don't sell on StockX says if we go on GOAT, they're going to be a little bit more. You go on eBay, they're going to be a little less. However, once you factor in shipping and all that, you're going to be right at that anyway. How bad do you want them really? Are you still contemplating the resale on these, buying them for resale?
Uh, nah, not for 250 over. You know,
Mm,
it's a nice shoe, but then like I said, you got to think about the real detail and reason for the shoe is like partly the bottom of the shoe.
yeah,
And if you walk all over that, then
you
you're
can
gonna
get
look.
a lot of people have been saying they've been using the drip grip, the drip
Yeah.
grip on the shoes.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Now
But
this one, and y'all know I'm not really a fan of the whole drip grip. And let me clarify, I don't have nothing against it, but I'm just old school. I just wear my shoes how they is. It's not drip grip the issue, it's me the issue. But these I would actually probably contemplating on getting the drip grip for them.
yeah. So yeah. In that sense, then yeah, it's worth it. But I mean, you already gonna be already out of almost $300 over what the shoe what the shoe came out as, you know. And then now you gotta do all these other things just to protect the shoe.
Yeah.
I mean, if it could, I don't know, maybe another 50 spot it would drop, then maybe.
So if it dropped $50, you willing to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Um, let's see. Slayer says them Crenshaw is definitely gonna spike up during the holidays. Manny with the kick says, heck yeah, Slayer. So we're gonna say they're gonna go up over top. And then the next one that's supposed to drop too. Dunks brought this to my attention, and I'm not actually sure how to pronounce this, but the Yuto Nike SB Dunk. I'm not gonna attempt his last name, but we're just gonna say the Yuto Dunks. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly, so I could like. I don't know. I see the detail on it where they got the back heel is pink, and then the feathers on that logo that crosses the feather on the back of the heel.
Really not feeling them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're okay, but I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna need more. So I got images up on the screen for the people who's watching it live. I mean, it's still simple and plain. I see they got some stuff going on.
Exactly. It's simple and plain. Exactly. It doesn't like overdo it or try to overshadow other parts of the shoe. It all just kind of like flows together.
I guess like the feathers inside of the shoe too. It kind of reminds me of like the cherry blossoms that happen up. Cherry blossoms is such a big thing up here, by the way.
And that's what I'm thinking. That's what it's probably supposed to symbolize because he's from Japan, and Japan has the cherry blossoms.
I see it now. And then on the back heel, actually, these aren't looking bad. It's got subtle details. You just got to really go through and look. Like on the back, that Nike logo on the back is in pink.
Mm-hmm.
So very curious about that. I mean, and then the insoles are pretty good. Hopefully that stuff doesn't fade quickly. I'll put it this way. Retail, I can rock with them for
What do you say? We'll see once we get closer to the date.
Yeah, but I'm saying for retail, I can rock with them though. Retail only. I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah.
pay. I wouldn't pay resale. I'd go for those. I pay resale on those Crenshaw dunks before I pay on these.
Okay.
I don't. The tongue's not as fat compared to the rest of them though.
Yeah, no, the Crenshaws weren't gonna be fat either.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
like
are.
all this series, they're like thin. I think it's the difference between the SB Dunk and then the Nike SB.
Yeah. The difference is though the tongue though. But I
Mm-hmm.
got some. I got some SBs. I got a video coming out soon. Y'all gonna be surprised at these joints. They some SBs, but the tongue isn't as fat compared to like my other SBs. Speaking of which, I gotta repair my P rod joints, man.
Oh man, they came apart again.
Not the same, not the one I fixed the first. The left shoe fell apart first. I fixed that one. Now the right one don't fell apart. I gotta
Oh
fix that
man,
one, but I'm gonna try some other little stuff on there.
yeah.
It don't take much though. I will say the glue does help it.
And it's not obviously it's not that bad to where it's not wearable, right?
Nah, exactly. Like if I didn't point it out, you wouldn't notice it.
Okay.
Like the only reason I can tell because I can feel like it's coming with the shoe as I walk. I'm like, why?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
why my foot getting slapped while I walk? I'm like, oh shit, you know.
Hmm.
But yeah, it looked like these are also coming with 2 extra set of laces, brown laces and pink laces. And I would probably, yeah, this actually, you know what? This kind of give me old school. Yeah, I can rock with these. Um, Again, it's still retail only though, you know,
Hmm.
retail only. But overall, not a bad shoe. So I definitely would. I'm gonna keep my eye on the prize for these. When are these supposed to drop? We got a date on these, or nobody knows yet?
I don't exactly remember, but I know it's sometime soon.
Yeah, that's all they say on here, dropping soon. So I mean, we'll
They're probably
see.
gonna do like these Crenshaws. Nobody really had an exact date for these, and then all of a sudden they just said August 5th.
Yeah,
Like 2 weeks ago, they just pop out August 5th.
yeah. Let me hit the chat real quick. Let's see. It says, um, Menu the Kick says the second layer of the Crenshaw fire. I saw people revealing a little bit of that too already too. He
Is
says,
it like a blue color or something like that?
yeah, it's like mainly that's a blue joint,
Hmm.
but it's got like a little hint of like the. It's still. It kind of looks like the overlay already, but you can tell it's
Yeah.
been scratched off.
Hmm.
Um, let's see. Manny says those are wavy, but I'm a pass. So Manny said he's gonna pass on the Utah dunks. Slayer says I prefer the Crenshaws over the Utos. Utos are just okay. That's what I'm saying. Like if I gotta pick and choose, I'm gonna definitely go for the Crenshaws over these. But I mean, like Dunks was saying behind the scenes, bro, this is like the last like hoorah for Dunks this year. Like, and what we mean by that is like the collab
Because
wise.
we've already had three Titans, two of them, an unfortunate death, you know, but
Do
so
you think
far
they will eventually put those out? The born and
the
raised you're referring to, correct?
those and the Crenshaws, they both had a horrible death, you know.
Well, the Crenshaws, you know, they
Crenshaws, they went out bad, man. That was a horrible drop for those, man. You
yeah, that ain't the same. That's not equivalent.
know,
Come on, bro.
but you gotta think. We had the Haritos, then we had the Born and Raised, then we had the Crenshaws, and now we have the Utos. That's four heavyweight dunks. They all can hold their own. And out of those four, what do you think are the best pair?
Um, I would say these by far, man.
Which one is the Crenshaws?
The Crenshaws and then the born and raised is
Hmm.
the like they go neck and neck.
Yeah.
Like maybe we should have had the born and raises because that would have helped with this shit.
I mean, if we would have had the Born and Raised, I mean, it would have kind of like cushioned the blow from these, but it
Mhm.
still would have been the same. People would have just jumped from the Haritos to the Born and Raised to the Crenshaws to the Utos.
Yeah. Ain't something I may have to add to the collection though, man.
Which one?
The Crenshaw joints.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I'm just starting to love them like more and more.
Ah, God.
What?
Nothing.
I didn't switch up.
Nah. Nah.
I'm just saying I didn't switch up. I always was on the fence. That's all I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Man. The Slayer says, I read that one. Karen K says, I think this August 31st is the Utos. Okay, so she's saying she's thinking August 31st for the Uto joints.
Okay.
Manny says fight tonight. Jake getting KO. Bing bong. I don't know, man. Not a Jake Paul fan, but he been holding his own in the ring. I don't know if the joint's been fixed or what, but we shall see. We shall
What's he
see.
fighting on?
I forgot homie name, but he's like
No, no. What is he? What is he fighting on? What channel?
oh, I think it's another prepaid joint. I think they
Oh,
do
okay.
prepay. I ain't paying for it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ain't paying for the joint, but yeah. Let's see. Karen K says orange label, purple SB this month too. I think before Yota. Okay, orange label, purple SB. I gotta see those joints. I'm gonna have to pull them. I'm gonna pull them up towards the end of the live and see what's up. Let's see. Manny says same here, Slayer. Let's see. J Rod says Jaritos over Crenshaw. Don't you got the Jaritos, right?
Mhm.
You bust them out yet? Because we ain't seen no
Yeah.
on feet pic.
I wore them. Yeah. I wore them.
We ain't got no
What?
pick in the Discord. Come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. There is.
I'm talking about you had them on feet. You did it on feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I must have
Yeah.
been asleep or
But
something.
I want the whole. I want all of them. I want the whole pack.
There ain't but one colorway.
No, I mean all of them. I want the Aritos. I want the Born and Raised, the Crenshaws, and the Utos. You know.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know how that goes. That's gonna be. I
Yeah.
mean, it'll be fun though once you finally get them and to take that pressure off.
Oh
I will
yeah.
tell you, as a person who's done something like that, you think like, man, once I get this, I'm chilling. I don't need nothing else. Blah blah. But reality, always gonna happen is you be like, well, let me see. Let me focus on them. Not is all you're gonna do is that one thing that you took your focus off for a second. You're gonna go back and chase that.
Oh yeah.
It's never ending battle with the sneakers.
Well, I know the Born and Raised is going to be the toughest one, so I'm gonna not even gonna. I'm gonna save that one for last.
Yeah, you're gonna get the other ones where that low hanging fruit. That's
Oh
the best route to go.
yeah.
Nate Diaz is who he's fighting. Is what J Rod said. Appreciate that, J Rod. Who y'all got on the fight, man? Kwame says I dig the Jaritos better, but they both fire. Yeah, I mean, I'll take these over the Jaritos. What do you got? These are the Jaritos. You got to choose only one between these two.
Oh, Crenshaws.
And this is coming from the person who has the Jaritos.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, man. How you feeling? They comfortable though? You like them? You
Yeah.
went
Oh
through
yeah.
the size or
No. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. No, they feel good.
had you back in your childhood, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Exactly. I actually like that fit better than the just the Nike SBs.
I like the so you like them over just the regular SBs?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Nike SBs versus Nike Dunks, which for the longest I was a little bit confused, but yeah, there's a major difference. Like my P-Rod, they're just Nike SBs. But there's a Nike SB Dunk. It's like a combination of both. So that's the major difference right there. Let's see. Manny says, I got y'all in the Discord movie, and I guess this looks like people watching the movie together.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Manny,
hey,
go live. Go live for us, Manny.
hey, do what you gotta do, man. Dan Anderson says Crenshaw for me. The Slayer says, have you seen the Nike Dunk Fearless? I believe I have, and I'll pull it up towards the end of the live too, man. But I think we covered Crenshaw for the most part. It says the main thing that people are probably reacting to now says sneaker looks like a statue anyway. Too scared of big cities to go to Crenshaw. Flash drop design to divert the attention from the problematic canceled T, which the T we showed that got canceled. We covered that. And people says, does the founder guy even have a skate tape? I asked knowing nothing about skating. Some people just going off, man. But that's pretty much covering the Crenshaw joints. Now, I want to talk a little bit of Ye and Adidas and the future of what it is that's supposed to be, I guess, happening. So first things first, Adidas did donate $120 million from the Yeezy sales to charity. Wow. Man. So I'm very, very surprised. I'm not surprised. I mean, they brought in what over 565 million. They got it. Hell, 120 million. They got it. Because if they didn't do that, they were gonna be in a tax. The taxes was gonna be all over their ass anyway. You know what I mean? So, but one of the things now we're seeing floating around, it says Adidas CEO says using Yeezy designs is not a part of their strategy in the future. Now, this is coming from Soul Retriever. Let's see. J Rod says you guys paying resale for the Crenshaws. Debating, to be honest. I might. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. Kwame says not paying resale is 400 my size for the Crenshaw. The Slayer says they might pay resale for Crenshaw if they dip a little, but not holding my breath. So he's like you, Dunks. If they dip a little bit, he's gonna go for it.
Yeah.
So I
And
mean, yeah,
all I need is $50.
yeah.
If it's more, even better.
What if it's 35?
Nah.
Come on, man, you right
I
there.
need it to be at least 50.
Well, I ain't the one that got him, but I mean, I'm telling you, they're gonna run into that debate. If you go on, I know right now, looking on like,
If I can catch them at about 200, that'd be perfect. I know.
you're
That
not. I'm gonna tell you, you might
200, 250. No, because they got 250 right now, right? They're about 250.
255, but with I'm talking about that's just they ain't talking shipping
Yeah.
and all that. So I'm talking, and the person who got them in hand, if you want to go that route, so you got to put this on there. So, your size is already the best deal you could probably get to keep it 100 on those. If you can get them for like 290, you better
And that's
take
put everything out the door, is what you're saying? Or
everything out the door. If you can
oh
get them,
yeah. So that would bring the shoe down to what?
that's still over 50 though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's you still paying over 100 plus, but I'm saying that's the best deal you can have at those. Like if you can catch them at the door at 290, but I'm telling you right now, no matter even at the 255 Sting, if you was to buy it off StockX, after shipping label, blah blah, after like taxes and shipping costs and all that,
Over 300.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're still gonna be over $300. So I'm saying if you can catch a deal where everything out the door is about 290,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm talking even if it's like 295, if you can catch it for less than 300, pull the trigger is my best advice. Not just for Dunks, but anybody. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's the best you can hope for, but it's not. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna pay anything less than 300. No matter what size you is, you're not walking out the door nothing less than 300. Point blank period. Not right now anyway. Not now. And August too close to October. That person can hold. They're better off holding to October because it's gonna roll up at least an extra $20 by October. I don't care what nobody say. If they dip, I'll be surprised. So that's one of those you got to buy now type of shoes if you really want it. I wouldn't wait. I'm gonna put it this way. I would go if you got the capital. I would get it out the way sooner than later because even if you get it and it does dip, it's still gonna spike back up. Let's see. J Ross says $15 is a lunch. LOL. Just do it, Dunks. Yeah, I mean he's saying basically if you saying you need at least 50, but I told 35. So yeah, if you catch it for that $15 price, yeah, he trying to convince you.
We'll
J
see.
Rod. I'm just saying, I mean, I kind of agree with J Rod on this one, man. And Slayer says Dunks right at least 50. Hopefully they dip more. Karen K says, I feel you, Dunks, but wishful thinking 250. That's what exactly, man. I mean, that's the best, bro. But I mean, like I said, everybody understand where you coming from. You not wrong, but we just being realistic, to be honest. Let's see. Emmanuel the Kick says, hell to the gnaw. J Rod says, Karen K. Emmanuel the Kick says, were you down at Union Square yesterday? Oh, you talking about with the Kai joint? Let me read this article real quick about Ye, and then we're gonna touch on like upcoming releases, and then we're gonna get up out of this thing. So we're gonna be on for like another 30 minutes, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub up. Following the reports from the quarter two earnings call stating that the recent Yeezy day accounted for a staggering 85% of Adidas profits for the second quarter. The Adidas CEO made it clear that the company will no longer be leaning on Yeezy designs in the future. The Yeezy product is something that he created. He is an inventor of it, and we have been his partner to make his designs and sell them off later, which we technically legally could do. Damn, they telling you they actually if they want to continue to sell spin-off versions of his, they could legally do it. But they're not. I mean, all they had to do, to be honest, is remove his name off the shoe. Is what he's
It'll still be too close relation, and people
but
wouldn't really be feeling it. They'll be
yeah,
like,
They know if they try. Yeah, what you're saying. Even if they did do that, if Yeezy name is what's making the difference on that shoe, if we're gonna keep it 100,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? It's just like you can. I'm gonna put it this way: we've seen it so many times where we're like, we seen a fire shoe, but everybody pass on them, and then it's always that one or two people, myself included, be like, now if these had the Travis's name on it or a Travis logo on it.
Just use the six for an example. A lot of people will normally pass on sixes, but because it has a Travis name on it, you know.
I mean, he brought a little bit. I know I'm about to contradict myself, but he brought a little bit. He brought the stash pocket on the joint.
I know. I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I'm saying a lot of people would normally pass on sixes. I'm saying, but because Travis's name is on it, now they want sixes. Is what I'm saying. Is
Yeah,
kind of going with what you're saying. Like,
yeah,
normally shoes that people would pass on, if you throw this or that or this person on it, now it kind of puts that shoe in a different position.
yeah. And that's the same when it comes to these Yeezys.
Hmm.
Um, says it's not a part of their strategy, says the CEO of Adidas during the call. Our task now is to limit the damage, get rid of the inventory, use the proceeds to good, and build a business later without Yeezy. So they're
So
trying to they want to make
question
they
is,
don't they're doubling down. They're doubling down though.
but the question is, so they're not going to sell any more of his product, but are they going to give him his name and trademark and all that back? Are they going to give that to him, or are they going to hold on to that?
Sounds like they're gonna give it back to him. They're trying to say they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to be affiliated with him no more.
Because they already know always. If they would have done that, he's always going to be that thorn in their ass.
Yeah, basically says while these statements may it seem that Adidas will not sell Yeezy designs without Yeezy connection in the future, this does not mean Adidas could revive these sneakers down the line. This goes against a quote from the CFO Harm Humaker in November 22, in which he stated, I can confirm that Adidas is the sole owner of all design rights registered to existing product as well as previous and new colorways under the partnership, and we intend to make use of the rights as early as 2023.
Well, thanks, Captain Obvious. We all know that. We all know that you guys own every part of Yeezy. We
Yeah,
all know that. So we don't
yeah.
really need you, the 100th person, to tell us that.
I mean, he was just letting them know, like, hey, don't y'all motherfuckers don't get too crazy because we'll bring y'all back down. We'll cool it down.
This
You
is
never
done.
did though.
I think it's done. I think it's just like another Nike. He
What's
had
the future for Ye, man? I
he had
mean,
he might be out of the shoe game.
I don't know. He can't.
He
He
might
don't.
be out of the shoe game, man. He
I,
can't, because he can't find nobody that wants to give him what he wants, and he wants to be a partnership. He wants to be part owner of everything that's going on, and he's gonna have to go somewhere. Like, I don't even think he can go get that at Asics. You know, I'm just saying.
yeah. I mean, he's been too impactful not to be. You know, I just can't. I can't picture the shoe game without Yeezy ever. That impactful. Like I'm gonna say this. While he ain't on Nike's level, he's right underneath them whenever he drops products. When he's in his bag and focused,
Hmm.
gotta throw that on there as well. Now the new stuff he's been on, I don't know what's going on, and to be honest, that's what's really killing him.
With the shoulder pads and sock shoes.
That the shaved eyebrows, um, it's just like he has no get, like he gives no care. Like he before he really was like you can tell he was motivational, he was inspirational, he was really passionate, and the stuff that he was speaking about, while it did sound kind of off back then, but you kind of saw where he was trying to go with it. Now it's kind of one of those you let him have the floor, and you're like, bro, what the hell is he on?
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
not dissing Ye or anything like that. Because again, I'm trying to say like I can't picture the game without him. That's my biggest thing. I'm trying to figure out like
Is he like working on another album right now?
I ain't heard that.
Yeah, he's working on another album.
I'm be honest. Well, with Ye, like I said, when he's in his bag, he's in his
It
bag.
just
But
his new album actually just came out.
really,
Yeah, it's called Utopia.
that well, chill out, man. Hey, I man, you knew you had me going through. I'm like, what the fuck? I was about to be like, well, where the hell I been, man?
Yeah,
Chill out, man.
Utopia.
You wildin', man. Did he do any production on that though?
No, but pretty much 50% of, I want to say 50, but 40% of the music that's on there was supposed to be on like Yeezus and stuff. Like a lot of the beats, a lot of stuff like that were scrapped from Yeezus.
Interesting. Did not know that. Man, I did not
And
know
yeah,
that.
a lot of the songs that Travis are the same cadence and everything that Kanye had.
Mm, interesting. And I know that. Let me hit the chat. Man on the Kick says, Karen, I live in Mass for a couple months. Karen says, with the thumbs up. Divine Photo says, Union Square was crazy. Seen it on the news. Manny with the Kick says, me too. Someone took a delivery truck. Wow. What the hell? They just drove off in them.
Yeah.
The Slayer says, well, if Skechers kicked out Ye, it's safe to say he ain't coming back for a good while. Maybe he will do clothing.
Snoop got that Skechers bag.
Yeah. I was about to say, yeah, Snoop got the Skechers back, which really don't see how that even goes up. But yeah,
Hey, she, I guarantee they probably pay him more than Nike paying anybody over there. You know.
they ain't paying him more than like Jordan, but yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, percentage wise, he's probably getting a higher percent. I mean, sales wise, obviously, he's not going to outsell Jordan, but he's
Who's
probably getting a
buying
bigger percentage.
Skechers?
No, I'm saying he's probably getting a bigger percentage, and nobody's buying Skechers. They think that bringing Snoop is gonna, like, I don't know, somehow bring like what. I mean, what is Snoop gonna
If
do? They'll make me say, "Yo, man, I had to wake up at 7, man. Snoop's drop."
Yeah, Snoop them. I don't know. That's why I said Ye is so important to the sneaker game, man. As many artists that have produced shoes, right? Nobody on artist wise, music wise, has done it quite like Ye, other than Travis. And Travis got a cheat code because his new model.
And he got to think he got a cheat code because he, from the music production to the sound of his music to the fashion to his shoes, he literally came right up under Kanye.
Yeah,
Everything he literally knew from Rodeo up until Utopia, he was right there with Kanye and Mike Dean. And they Mike Dean and Kanye are like kind of like, and Rick Rubin. They're all like all in there together, you know?
yeah, true. Now you think about that, Mike Dean does some great production work, man.
Yeah, and so does Rick Rubin.
Yeah, so
So all, like I say, all those four guys, like I say, Travis is right there with Ye from the whole time. So you gotta think, of course his stuff's gonna do good. He's pretty much, pretty much
we got the
picking up,
stimulus package.
Yeah, he's picking up the gems that Ye was literally dropping. And he turned
Yeah,
them into his own shit.
yeah,
Which is no way he can lose.
yeah.
He hasn't stopped. See, name once other than the Astro World incident. Name one time you've heard where Travis has been in any type of incident that kept him off that steamroller that he'd been on.
It was that one time him and Tori was about to throw hands at a party.
What, besides his embarrassing moments at that celebrity basketball game, he can't hoop. But you know what I'm saying though. In a sense, since Travis has been in the game, he's been on a steamroll, and
Yeah,
nothing stopped his success. He's been on a trajectory.
valid. You right. I mean, but everybody gonna have a little something. So I mean, nobody's perfect. Is the
I
thing,
mean,
right?
but you got to think for all that success, there's got to be a down. So I mean, you know,
True. But I didn't realize it. Just like I'm not disagreeing with you, but it just now hit me that I see what you're saying as far as like I didn't know how influential, how big, like much influential Ye was to Travis. Now I'm like, you know what? It is like, damn, I okay, like like I see it now that you're pointing it out,
mm-hmm.
but I never noticed it. Crazy, man. But as far as Ye, to get back to what the Slayer was talking about, I agree. Like, maybe he's gonna have to take a little break from sneakers, but he gonna have to get his mind right too. You know what I mean? Because I
He's
mean,
gonna have to learn to that they're here to help, not hurt. You know, a lot of these people, you know, you want to get rich just like they do. You know,
Exactly. You
you
know
know
what? You couldn't have said
everything.
it no perfecter, man.
You know, everything is a process. You know,
Exactly, man. Fun facts by Dunks tonight, man. But
hey,
you're right though. Everybody, we all trying to what they said on Paid for. We all trying to eat, B. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
we all want the same thing that you got. I mean, we're gonna have to take a little bit more up top because we're doing a lot of the dirty work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you didn't start no whole shoe company. You haven't been around. You haven't been in business for 40 years. Like,
Yeah,
you know, you just got an idea. We're the ones who's gonna make this come to life. So what is?
exactly.
I mean, I understand. Yeah, but we're the ones producing it. You're using our facilities. You're using our material. You know.
Kanye, I'm gonna be honest. Reminds me of a certain family member of mine where you they think because they come in and put in X amount of percentage and idea, they want to own. We'll say it like this: the person come in, he new to the job, and by next week he wanna act like he started the business from scratch.
Yeah, like just be like primary. For example, be like, all right, hey yo, hey, Jerry, this week you should talk about blah blah blah. Then you be like, okay, cool. You take you take that person's idea because it was pretty cool, so you consider it and do it. So then come next week, they be like, hey, we should do this now. You know what I'm saying? What do
Yeah,
you mean we?
pretty much. That's how I go. And then next week after that, they're like, "Hey man, actually, it's like both eyes. Just keep it down to my house." You know what I mean? Like just
I will sit in on this one too.
yeah,
You know?
pretty much. Yeah, I'm coming in on this one too. You know, they slowly start acting like they the man. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Long story short, J Rod says, Ye got those ninja socks. Those aren't gonna do anything. Um, I think he's walking around barefooted now just to prove a point that he's not rocking with none of the company. But when wintertime hit, which I think it probably don't get cold like that in Cali, but when wintertime hit, you ain't gonna be able to rock around in them just some socks, bro. You saying it's not over. Let me put it this way.
Them
At
short
those
pants and socks are gonna save you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe in Cali because the weather hit different, but I know over here personally, when January hit, you need to it ain't about getting a nice, warm, thick jacket. It's about hey, you need to put on an undershirt, a t-shirt, a thermal. Actually, you need to put on a thermal, then throw the t-shirt on top of that joint, then put a jacket on, and you better have your beanie over your ears. You not the last thing you think about, and you gonna rock some boots. You're not thinking about the last thing. If it's snowy outside, you're not thinking about no tennis shoes. I know personally, you ain't thinking about it. If it's wet and rainy over there, you're not thinking about that. That's all I'm saying. The Slayer says not even Snoop can make Skechers look cool. I'm sorry, but could Ye make him look cool though?
No.
Yes, he can.
How? What can he
I
do?
I
What can
don't
he do
know. I
differently?
don't I don't know, but I know for a
Because
fact that
I'm sure that Skechers has at least 90% creative process.
yeah. But if they come in there and let Ye come in there and tweak things,
They're still gonna have 90% creative process.
I guarantee you, Ye give him a strong, solid 2 years like he had at Adidas to drop that first Yeezy. I guarantee you his influence will make people get over on some sketches, bro. What he can do and bring to the table to make them not look like, I don't know, somebody grandparents should be wearing, no pun intended, because I mean, sketches aim for comfort, not style. They be trying to go the style route. But if Ye bring in there to the table, I think one of the things he could bring to the table for Skechers, he can bring in that style. How's he gonna do it? I don't know. And I get why you're looking at me crazy, but because I'm like, I know what you're saying because I'm like, and part of me saying like, ain't no way.
His
But
best bet would be just go to Asics or some shit. Go to Asics.
I mean,
Yeah,
he would have the same level challenge no matter what, though. You
I
think
mean, but
Asics go harder than Skechers?
yeah,
Debatable. But I'll say, like, I think he can do, like, think about it. Skechers really are kind of plain Jane. He can bring in a different style. He can reshape a shoe because if that's what Ye does, he doesn't come in. Not no disrespect or taking shots at Travis's, but he doesn't come in and do what Travis do and just let me get this model and I'll put my creativity on it and we'll call it the Travis collab. He comes in, he did this at Nike and he did this at Adidas. He comes in and I'm almost positive he did this with the Jasper at Louis Vuitton, but don't quote me on that one. He comes in and he brings a different silhouette to the table.
He builds the shoe from the ground up, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I say, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he could get some Skechers off because
Right.
we're thinking. Let me finish real quick. We're thinking like we see the models they put out now. We're like, nah, ain't no fucking way. Think about this. Whenever Ye puts his name on it, with the exception of the Nike, but when he went over to Adidas, where did you see the Adidas logo on those shoes?
Hardly anywhere. I mean,
Other than
really,
like inside the shoe, maybe.
technically, and if you think about it like this, he made it to where the logo was made that you were stepping on it.
Exactly.
Think about that.
Yeah, that's like maybe an inside thing.
It
Maybe
was either on the insole of the shoe or on the bottom of the
bottom.
shoe.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was made to like where you were stepping on the Adidas logo.
yeah. And that may have been Ye's whole plan.
So I'm
Like,
saying, yeah.
yo, this my think about it. He doesn't do what Travis. I'm not disrespecting Travis because this is Travis' first time coming out the gate with a new model shoe, and we see how we're already like reacting to it already. It ain't it. But when Ye comes out with a newer model shoe, we gonna think. Not saying we didn't think about the Travises, but we took one look and like, nah, go back, like you know what I mean. But
Mm-hmm.
the Yeezys, they come out, and I'm not saying every new model he put out was a hit because I think all those spin-off colors that he did, it was becoming a bit much. But if I gotta,
The bananas,
those were, I don't know what that was on, but I'm gonna say this.
the 540 slides.
Well, you know me, the 450 slides.
Yeah, I'm
Those
sorry.
bone
Yeah,
ones?
450 slides. Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly, if he would have put them in a bone colorway, they would have hit. I
Or
mean, they
black
look like
colorway, some
skeleton.
shit like that.
Yeah, do a black colorway or a bone colorway, which is like an off-white colorway.
Mm-hmm.
If he'd have did that, I would have been more interested. That yellowness, that buttery, like you know what I mean? Like it
It's
didn't.
like an
That's
orange color. Look like.
yeah, it wasn't the right color. And to be honest, I feel like Gay, his last few
Or if you would
years,
have did that in like if you would have did them in like a MX carbon color or something like that, like an MX colorway.
I'm gonna say this: his last few years in the game, as far as I'm gonna say music and fashion, but I'm gonna just stick with sneakers because that's what the channel is about. His last few years in sneakers, man, it's like he literally has put the least amount of effort into the clothing and everything. You could tell whenever in the beginning he was, hey, I'm giving it my all. I'm trying to knock a home run the first swing out the gate. This time they just, you know what I mean? He just it seems like they almost did the stuff without him. You know what I mean? To be honest, it's like he wasn't really heavily involved on the last like few years of drops, if you ask me.
Yeah.
And that's just where I'm at with it. But you can tell when, like, look at the two Nike drops, you can tell he didn't do nothing but go nowhere but up. Then his first few years at Adidas, when they got the drops, he didn't do nothing but go nowhere but up. But then after he stopped putting his, like, I guess his thought process into it or tweaking whatever they was bringing to him. Because think about it. Everybody, it got to the point where they was dropping so many Yeezys where it's like, okay, cool. We need to see a new model now. You know what I mean? Like Jordan Brand, we gonna go. They got way more models than this, but we got 1 through 14. Jordan Brand got 1 through actually they got way more than this, but at minimum for us collectors, we looking at 1 through 14 all the time. And ain't no 14 different models of Yeezys. And to play devil's advocate, yes, Jordan Brand and Nike been around way longer than Ye has started making shoes, so he got a lot of catch up to play. But I would say it would have been definitely time, at least if not this year, by next year, we need a new model and it need to be a hit. Point blank, period. If you
keep
ask,
him in the game at least,
huh?
To at least keep him in the game, or at least a fighting chance in the game.
Exactly. Let's see. Let's see. Kwame says, yeah, Snoop not selling me on Skechers. Yeah, I don't even see what the commercial is really about. He does some corny thing and put his feet
around, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he literally puts his feet up on the desk to show the Skechers, say some corny line. It's like, yeah, that ain't it. Ye didn't even have to do a commercial.
And don't hope that his foot is the size of a school bus. So,
You right, bro. You right. That motherfucker. Like if he wasn't put his feet up on the desk, he'll kick this damn microphone.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Big ass foot.
He's put his feet up on the screen like at this angle. He gonna you ain't gonna even see him on the damn screen no more. He see his whole shoe. Yeah.
I'm saying, man, like, come on, man. You guys gonna at least got a shoe model. Like, you guys just put his Bigfoot ass up in the camera.
Yeah,
Like that's gonna appease to
like
somebody
that was
who
gonna
wears like
help
a
the
size.
situation.
Yeah, like that's gonna appease to a size, 8, 9, 10, and smaller wear. Like, oh yeah, Snoop really makes me want that shoe.
Yeah, it's like, but if you think about Ye and Travis, what or Travis does a few like his own little version of mod. I guess Ye did too. You'll see him wearing the shoe, but as far as like actual full like advertisement, I feel like they don't even have to spend any money on advertisement for real.
Yeah, I mean Travis wears his own shoes.
Ye was wearing his own too, and I noticed that's another thing. When he
Yeah.
stopped wearing them, I knew it was a wrap. Then, like he stopped wearing them past like probably like after the zebra joints.
Mm-hmm.
Like then you saw him in the foam runners and the slides. You can tell he came up with that. Honestly, that's another thing too. He's bringing shoes where like you don't even think about like he bringing stuff like yo. And I'm not trying to ride Kanye, you know what, but like he brings models like man, we didn't even know we really need a new slide. So
Like,
much so that his slide done so well that he made Nike try to make their own version better,
yeah.
and they can't
Wow, and they already had slides out, but
exactly, bro.
after a couple wears though, the Benassis they suck after a while.
I ain't waste my time. Once some Yeezy slides out, I'm like, I ain't buying another slide unless it's a Yeezy. Like I'm
Mhm.
just that it's perfect. It adds a extra height to you. Everything. I mean, to be honest, that's all I wore today. Fun fact on for the next like weekly sneaker rotation. That's all I had on day was the slides, and I ran 2 different errands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um, they just a good go to like grab and go by the door shoe, bro. Um, and that's what Ye's bringing to the table versus everybody else. He's not coming in and messing. Even if he is messing with their models, he's changing it so much enough where we may say, oh, I see where he got that inspiration from after we've just admired the beauty of work that he put out. We only started thinking about like a lot of the Yeezy 2s and the Yeezy 1s model, you can see where he got the inspiration from, but he done enough changes where you can tell it's his own shoe now, though.
oh yeah.
So you just got to give Ye credit where credit is due. Um, let's see. The Slayer says, I just saw Snoop shoe on Skechers and they are more than Nike Dunks. Definitely pass. Wow, he actually took the time to look it up.
More than Dunks. God damn, how
Wow.
much are they? Like over $100 then if that's the
Yeah.
case.
Dunks is on the cheaper end side of things, 110, premiums
So
120,
over
130.
$100 at least.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Divine Photo says East Coast cold weather won't no joke. Okay. My thing too with Snoop's situation, I don't think he's trying to appeal to us. He's trying to appeal to that older generation. I think he just don't settle in and trying to sell to the older cats because Snoop is a brand name that's worldwide.
Yeah.
So is Ye, but I mean, like he's more worldwide with like your parents and your
Yeah,
parents'
I think
parents.
because he's rolled into that OG status now.
Yeah, he's in that OG status. He ain't even thinking about us. He trying to sell.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'm gonna give me some Snoops and relax too and be comfortable. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly, because that's cool to them. You
yeah,
know, like, hey, get your dad a pair of Snoops for Christmas. I guarantee you he won't be mad.
exactly. You know, Slayer says, I'm sorry, but if Ye designs Skechers, people only gonna buy them for his name. We can
No.
say that about Adidas too, though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'll give you a perfect example.
It's tough with Nike because Nike can hold their own with it without Travis with it, but without anybody, honestly. You
Yeah,
know?
but see, they got all that though. They
Yeah.
have a Nike when Ye left. We got Off White. We got a Travis. You know what I mean? We got they Nike. Hey, we can put anybody in the seat.
Yeah,
Damn near.
exactly.
You know. Granted, those Billie Eilish is just not working for me.
Yo,
But I mean,
speaking of Billie Eilish, you see those Delta Force that's
yeah,
coming out?
yeah. I'm gonna drop a video on them joints.
Bro, like, literally, what? The only thing that makes it her shoe
Is the inside of that mother truck?
is the inside that says
Yeah, I know.
Billie Eilish times Delta Force.
I know. That's why I'm gonna drop a video. I'm gonna drop a video on them joints. I'm gonna drop a video.
I mean, I don't know. I just can't do the strap, but the straps over the shoes I don't like.
I
But
think this her.
I'm a fan of like those '80s style shoes like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I think this her last hoorah, bro. These don't swing out the park. They gonna let give up.
I mean, but this is like, yeah, it's gotta be because this one is like almost like, if how lazy can you be? I'm talking about, like, if you could be any more lazy, she might as well just be asleep.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
she's tried. She's tried with the
but
one
there's like
airport.
no even thought, because not even like there's no like branding of hers, like not even on the tongue, on the back of the shoe.
Does she even have like a legit logo though?
That her name, that font, I guess that's supposed to be her logo or
That ain't
brand.
it. That you gotta have something else. That ain't it. That ain't it. I mean, I'm not saying that's not it. What you're saying, I'm saying you're right. But if that's
Yeah, I
her,
know what you're saying, like saying that's not it, that's not gonna get it. Like
yeah,
that.
that ain't gonna cut it. Is what I'm saying. That ain't
Yeah,
gonna
and
cut
like
it.
nothing, not to bash her, or if anybody is going for those, then best of luck. Like I say, it's a nice shoe. Me personally, if I like them if they didn't have the strap, you
Yeah,
know. But yeah, they could have. I mean, they kind of like, I kind of put that on Nike too, man, because she don't know.
yeah,
She
yeah,
don't know, man.
yeah, yeah. She don't know what the brains of the table, man.
Exactly, man. You guys like literally just trying to milk her, man. Like this is what that is.
Yeah,
Literally, man. I mean, the shoe's not gonna sell out, but it's gonna do well enough for them to get some profit off of it.
yeah. Manny with the kick says fact Slayer. I would say this though. We can say that about Adidas. We can say that about Nike. His name is what's selling those shoes as well, and he knows that.
Same with
Um,
Travis.
same with Travis's.
Yeah.
Same with Travis's. It's just funny though. With it don't work for everybody. Is what they're trying to get at. Like, you know, we see several people do collabs, and it's just that you can tell they just don't have a creative mind like these guys.
I mean, we can see honestly, and it doesn't work with every company too. Even like I say, with somebody like Reebok, who's been in the game, for a while, but they don't really have a solid collab that's bringing them money. They're still milking the sales of the questions.
Yeah, that's
You
all they
know,
got. That's all they got. Cause
and that shoe is how old? You know,
and
and they just
Reebok
keep doing all these. It's pretty much that's their dunk.
and Reebok did a shoe with Sean Carter, aka Jay Z.
Yeah, I'm saying that question is like their dunk right now. You know,
Then G Units, they was Reeboks. Yep.
yeah, but nothing brought them success like the questions. You
I'm
know,
gonna keep it 100. Reebok should be bigger than what they are.
they should.
They should be bigger than what they
And
are.
they
That
even
would
crossed
be a
over into
great,
action sports.
huh?
They said, and they even crossed over into action sports.
That should be, yeah, they did. That should be, if anywhere Ye goes, it should be there. But
Yeah, I've been saying that too. He should go to
I
Reebok.
think Adidas is over that to a certain extent, but a lot of people don't know that. So if they still put him over there and let him do it, that's my thing. He won his own thing. Hey, let him be whatever position he wanted at Adidas. Hey,
Yeah,
go
put
be,
his ass over there.
yeah, put his ass over there. Y'all still at the top catching y'all percentage of what y'all want to catch, and
Exactly.
let him get his percentage of what. If they do this, I swear to God, I want my cut.
Put his ass in a room by himself. Shit,
Yeah, put him over there, and most people don't know it's affiliated with Adidas, and then Adidas won't catch as much flack when they do something super wow. But I
But
feel
you know
like
what? I think you're kind of right though. I kind of on what you're saying, because that power phase it looked pretty much
I think you hit the mute button. I think you hit the mute. There you go.
the
You good?
Yeezy power phase.
Yeah,
It looked pretty much similar to the workouts, the Reebok workouts.
most definitely. And I
So
got all three of those.
I kind of seeing where you're going with the whole Reebok, Adidas, kind of like having like some type of
They own,
ownership.
they own it. They're over it. But my thing is this: you know now, and we know now, but majority of the people don't know that.
Hmm.
Let them like it's no different than look at it like this, where yeah, Cash Money is his own label, but University is still over majority of all the mini labels.
Hmm.
But if whenever Cash Money dropped the ball and how the whole beef with Wayne, people just went after Cash Money. They didn't go after Universal. Universal just had to come in and sweep it up and clean it. Adidas could do that with him being on Reebok. Let him have the position he want over there. Cool. Whenever you F it up, we'll come up and clean it up, but the name's still gonna fall all in theory. In a perfect world, the name should all still fall on him and Reebok.
Hmm.
you know, even though technically they're the head honcho, but it's kind of one of those that we're giving him full creative control because that's obviously what he wants. Let him
Yeah,
have it.
exactly. And then you guys kind of getting the best of both worlds because not only is he bringing the revenue of Reebok back up, but you guys are not you. So now you guys are kind of getting it, getting the best of three worlds because not only is he bringing the profit of Reebok back up, but because he's selling Reebok, you guys are making money off Reebok, and because Reebok is tied to Adidas, you guys are making money on Adidas end too.
True.
And
True.
that's all of one person. If you guys just sit down and think about it and not and not try to prove a point. And I get it. He says some fucked up shit, but I mean, shit. Everybody get to a point where they just I don't care what the consequences are.
True. And that's basically what Ye got to. I'm gonna read through the rest of the chat and then we're gonna wrap things up for the night. Um, Manny with the kick says, smash that like button and join the Discord if you're not a member yet. Huh?
For sure.
Mr. Pluck Yourself in the building says, I totally effed up this morning. I put in for the cream quantum and I got him. Okay.
Okay. I mean, I
It's
guess
a win, right? You wanted them,
you
right?
accidentally put in for them.
That's what he probably mean.
I mean, but how do you accidentally put in for something?
It's a raffle joint for the Adidas joint for the
Yeah, well,
Yeezy.
say so. He put in for them, and he clearly wanted them.
I guess he thought he wasn't gonna hit, maybe. Manny with the kick says Skechers only known for bricks deluxe. I guarantee Ye can shake things up over there. Y'all know I always go against the grain. I said that about Earl Spence and Crawford. So I mean, I'm just saying. Sometimes it's one of those. Yeah, I see what y'all are all saying because of Skechers. I'm saying he gonna bring something different over there. That's gonna make you be like, man, them Skechers ain't looking too bad. I'm telling you. It don't sound right because it's Skechers and they haven't never ever appealed to the youth ever. But I guarantee you, if he was given a chance, he can bring something different to the table.
I mean, the youngest person I can see wearing Skechers would probably be like a 35, 40-year-old.
I was gonna say 45.
40, 45, yeah. Let's just say that.
45 at
45 is when Skechers should start being in your rotation.
Yeah. I don't even think I don't care how old I get, bro. I'm gonna be that old man with just I don't work too hard, bro. I don't work too hard. I ain't dropping down. Most you gonna see me drop down is like, all right, you don't wear your sneakers no more, yeah, because I'm in the Yeezy slides all the damn time. You know what I mean? Like I ain't we brought our generation brought this in, we taking it out too.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna spark the next generation to keep it up, which I'm hoping that's what we're doing.
Feel like you're gonna be like Skip, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Like Skip, old ass, still rocking fucking sneakers and shit.
Yeah, I mean, by all means.
Yeah.
Mr. Plug Yourself says, I never owned a Skechers or a New Balance. I'm beyond tripping how New Balance is hype now. They've definitely come a long way, but I'm still very picky on my New Balances. Not taking shots at the people who got New Balances. Manny, I know you be rocking them. I got them for the gym and stuff like that, but they definitely come a long way. Huh?
I got them for work.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they got their purpose in the game. They're
Fun fact. Anybody that does get any 550s, that leather is very tough to break in. On the 550s, the
so
leather,
it's not that loose leather that like that.
Oh man, it's just like fucking hard plastic, man. Fuck, man. Like I'm showing. Yeah, that's just hard. Damn, bro. Like pause, but if they would have come in like a nylon or suede, I would have much rather that because this is some tough leather, plastic pleather, whatever. But yeah, it's just hard to break in.
It's like
Fun
that,
fact,
bro.
550s. Yeah,
it's like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, were you looking at some? Were you looking into getting some?
Oh, I remember the picture you posted in the Discord. You made it seem like that's what I'm in for work, but you seemed like you was chilling.
No, yeah, of course I am. I'm just saying, like that. They're not gonna be like those easy, just break in a day or two. They're comfortable now. Nah, it's gonna take at least a week.
God damn.
Yeah, these motherfuckers is some tough New Balances. Shit, New Balance was built for They were built to last. These motherfuckers are gonna last.
Man, I almost came out my nose with that chill,
Well, yeah,
man.
but yeah, but yeah. And another thing, from my understanding, New Balance have always been a big thing in like that upper East Coast area. Anyway,
DMB basically here, right? Where
yeah.
I'm at, they go crazy. It's certain ones that just drop here. Um, I can't get with it, but they love it
There's
though.
certain ones that only drop there.
Yeah, there's DMV versions. Like they drop them, but I mean, like honestly, the way that people be
The
lining up,
heavyweight the majority stock goes there to that area.
yeah, majority, yeah, they drop worldwide, but majority of the stock goes here. And I've literally seen videos where you just got to be locally here, where people are shooting people waiting outside the door to get um like a collab. I think one of them is like it's a brand. I forgot what it stands for. Is like with the letters like EAT, like orange, green, and like no, it's like yellow, blue, or whatever. They did the collaboration, and it's a local boutique thingy here. They did a collab that only just dropped here, and people was like, yo, you if you wasn't there, it's like, why not? I
Yeah,
wasn't there, but I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. I'm not from here, you know what I mean.
yeah.
Um, Mr. Pluck Yourself says Snoop trying to hit that Martha Stewart rocking shoes.
Man, Snoop is locked in, man. Snoop is locked
Yeah,
in. Snoop
I
getting that
I wouldn't
bag,
be surprised if he did smash that though. To keep it 100, I
man.
hope not, but I mean, yeah,
That man loyal to his wife, man. He been married to his wife since high school.
he been married to her. He may be loyal to her now, but I ain't gonna say the whole entire time. I ain't gonna say all that because I mean, I could think of some things where I know it wasn't no loyalty, but if anything, it should you need to reword that she's been loyal to him.
Name a time when you saw Snoop cheat on her or step outside his marriage.
The homie did the whole PIMP joint, and not only was it themed, he used to do porno joints on the side. He made
Man, dude, that's all acting and that's all show business.
they still I guess Adam 22 wife was acting too.
Well, no, his is different situation.
All right, I'm telling you, he's admitted that he's done what he wasn't supposed to do with some stuff, but he's admitted himself.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I get what you want him to be. You know, I know it's a such thing as black men don't cheat, but you know, when he was a younger young lap, he did what a younger young lap would do. We're all humans here, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna let you hold the title that however long that lady been married, he ain't been favored the whole entire time, bro. I'm gonna say that. I know that personally, and I ain't have to be in the bedroom. Him and Martin may just be business. I was just joking about that one now. But I mean, in general though, yeah. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Let's see. Grills over Brick says Manny with the kicks laughing. Manny with the kick says fire hat dunks.
Yeah.
Mr. Pluck Yourself says, I didn't think I'd get the quantums. The raffles was yesterday, and you can still enter today. It's actually a queue drop, not a raffle. They're still up on confirmed. I thought maybe it was a glitch. Oh, okay. You didn't even think it was still an active thing. That's the basketball joint. So I'm gonna slide. I'm gonna pass on those.
Everything's still there.
Yeah.
But you only got like 30 minutes left for like those first three.
Mm. Divine Photo says, I think Ye signed to New Balance. He could do some real special things. Yeah, he could do some special things over there. I still think he would still bring a new model to New Balance. No matter where he go, he gonna bring a new model. But I think he would probably have more to work with New Balance. Skechers, he gonna have to definitely do from the ground up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No point blank period. Mr. Plug Yourself says, I'm 40 and I never wore some Skechers. Laugh myself. You tripping. My go-to is Adidas shell toes. Okay. I mean, hey, if you not everybody, there's always that guy, man. We wasn't saying in general, man, but in our defense, we said 45. So I mean, you still in that gray area. But I mean, yeah, I mean, hey, we just saying in general, but I mean, it was all a joke though. Mr. Plug Yourself says, I'm in California, and the only people who wore New Balance shoes was military people, old folks, and people who ran track. That's why I tripped when New Balance became a hype shoe. You think Snoop wrote "Ain't no fun if not even and not ever cheat"? Yeah, laughing my ass off. Yeah, he said you think Snoop wrote "Ain't no fun" and not ever cheat. That's what I said. Like I said, he's admitted, but like I said, I gotta give. If anything, I'm gonna give more props to his wife. She's one of those she married during that old school time where for better or for worse, and whatever comes to have you work through it and you push through it no matter what it is. Because a lot of the older school, not you, but I'm just saying in general, a lot of them back in the day did that, and they
You gotta clarify at this point, huh?
yeah, I'm clarifying. Pretty much, I know personally of back in the day, I've seen it happen
Mm-hmm.
even in my own family, where not my immediate family, but just in general, where that person stepped out, everybody knew they were stepping out. She just stayed at home and chill, blah blah. And eventually, I guess once they got over it, they worked through it. I mean, that's just some of the stuff that you see back in the day. You're not going to get that now. You get caught lacking, cheating, you know it's over. She's not taking you back. It's you. Let me put it this way: you got a 90% chance of her taking you back, and if she do take you back, it ain't finna be like I forget. It ain't finna be easy. Not saying you ain't got a chance, but you finna. When I tell you, you gonna have to really go through some months of just pretty much working through it. That's all I'm saying. It's not like back in the day where y'all just argue about it and then they over it the next day.
A
And
lot
who
of the
knows?
time, they both cheating anyway too.
Yeah, you know what I'm
You
saying.
know, so
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. SISA in the building says, "What up, y'all? Checking in
yo,
late. Gonna have to catch the replay. Appreciate that, because yeah, we definitely gonna wrap things up. So I guess to close things out, man. Crenshaw drop was not it. Very much of a letdown. Um, Pretty much dunks already report. We only got pretty much one dunk left to anticipate this year. And let me clarify that. I mean like one like collab dunk left where we're gonna go crazy for. Then we're probably gonna have another surprise thing drop in there here and there, which I told you guys things are gonna heat up a little bit. Um Honestly, the only thing I've been saying this whole entire time, I've just been anticipating the cherry 12s. Playoff eights, I heard. Rumors is they're supposed to shot drop soon. So we'll see how that go.
yeah, because so it's gonna have to be the Palominos or the playoffs that's gonna drop because they're both dropping in September. I don't think that they would do two shock drops like that, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, true.
So one of is either gonna, but so it's looking like it's gonna be the playoffs because the Palominos would just be just a just a GR.
I think it'll be the playoffs as well.
Yeah, then the Palominos just follow right behind those. Well, no, the Palominos are actually gonna drop first, so it makes sense that the eights will be the shock drop because they're gonna come later in the month.
Kwame says Burgundy fives coming soon. I need those. I I don't want to purchase them, but I'm going to because I have the old pair and they're about to fall apart. So I feel like I'm deboed into those. But I'm definitely looking at those. Mr. 314 says Palomino threes, FTW. Um, I get that's his pretty much his sneaker of the year, I guess, unless he's looking at the ones, which I'm sure he is. What up, Mr. 314? Mr. Plug Yourself says, nah, today she getting divorced and taking 50% of your ass. Yep, basically.
Mhm.
That's how I go. Yeah, you don't play with that unless you know you ready. And that's all I'm just put it out there. Other than that, man, we've been on this joint for an hour and 44 minutes, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. Y'all smash the like button. Mr. 314 says, yeah, the Palomino one's growing on me. Kind of figured that. I know Dunk's waiting for me to say that, but I'm not there yet. Um,
Yeah.
Anything in particular you looking for before we close out? Or you pretty much this was your like
No, Palominos, the playoffs. Still on the fence about the cherries, probably so, but and then the DMPs. That's about it for me for the year.
I don't know about them DMPs yet for me personally.
Mhm.
I don't know yet. I don't know. But we will be back Monday for Music Monday, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. Smash the like button. Sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones. I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls. Y'all know we got Music Monday. Sign up for the Sold Out Discord. It is pinned up at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up. We talk a little bit of everything, sneakers, music, If we get any information about any releases, we definitely drop it over there as well. So y'all sign up, and we will be back on Monday. And I'm gonna let Dunks take us out.
Thanks everybody for joining us. This was a good one. Like I said at the top of the chat, this was a pretty rough one on us. Pause, but yeah, there's a pretty bad drop that happened today. Good luck to everybody who did get success, whether you took the secondary route or you hit on Crenshaw's website or you got them from one of the raffles. Good luck to everybody. So yeah, I guess it's just now at this point it's just on you. How bad do you really want them? And yeah, we just wait for these UTILs and everything else that they got for us the rest of the year. So yeah, we'll just see. And like Polo said, we'll be back Monday. So yeah, I think we're officially done.
All right, man. We're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. I don't know if I can remember. I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember.